people. And also, none of these people are self-hating black people, Uncle Tom's coons.
This is a self-hating Negro. This is an Uncle Tom. This is a coon. He wishes he was white. I'm telling you, he does.
None of that is.
That's why he rocks a low cut. This is why he shaves his facial hair. I bet you, bruh, it's because he a hate self-hating Negro, Uncle Tom. He probably don't like his hair. He don't like how he look. He don't like no part of himself. He don't like the culture that he come from. All kinds of junk.
Anyone want to be forthcoming about what's going on? Because you guys got to see it from my perspective. And what the did I just walk into?
Amir Odom, I'm on your ass. Let's get right into this, John, bro. Why black people move away from other black people? We on some anti-black bullshit, and I got time today. Let's really get on this, nigga.
I wouldn't even want to stay in the hood no more. A lot of black people think that living like that is normal.
I don't want to be around.
Boom. First, actually, come on.
Ghetto.
We got black people jumping over cars, taking over the neighborhood poles, and ultimately acting so ghetto that it's forcing black people to move away from other black people in droves, and that's exactly what this video will be about today. And let it be known that you're not racist or bigoted for having some opinions that will be shared in this video.
Yes, the fuck you are, bro. First of all, because you're making this about black people, not behavior, not specific demographics external from race. You're talking specifically about black people. You are bigoted for this take that you're about to spew. But come on, let's go.
A lot of these opinions are coming from who? A black man and other black creators out there. So
as if black people cannot be anti-black. I'm on your ass, nigga. I can't stand this, nigga. I can't stand this fuck nigga. How you gay? How you gay, black, and a conservative? The fuck are you doing, bro? You're fucking stupid. He ain't got nothing going on up here, bro. There ain't enough action going on up here. He ain't got the cogs ain't spinning right up here. I got the bonnet on because I'm in full Negro mode. Feel me? Come on, let's go.
Like this type of honest and real commentary, be sure to subscribe. Let's dive right into this video and see what the hell's going on.
And y'all know I've been talking about leaving the East Coast, which I did, and now I'm over here on the West Coast. And I'm going to tell you what's crazy. There are hardly no black people over here. There's only...
The West Coast? There's a lot of black people on the West Coast. Hey, I don't know where you're at. When I hear West Coast, I'm thinking California, not really up there in Washington. Up there. I'm thinking California. There's a lot of black people in California.
2 black people in my whole development. And I've only seen 1 black person, and that he works at Publix. I'm in a 99% white town, white community, and it's quiet, it's clean, it's peaceful, ain't no damn interruptions, disturbances.
Wanna know who else lives in an all-white community? Let's go. Watch. Come on. Come on. Y'all want to live next to these people? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all want to live next to this dude? Let me know. Y'all want to live next to cribs that look like this? This community don't look clean. This community don't look nice to live in. They don't look ideal. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all see how they living? What the freak? Come on. I'm not letting none of that slide, cousin. Come on.
Or discrepancies. Why in the hell can't we be like that in the black damn neighborhood?
Why? Why is it that? And
you want to know who lives in an all-black neighborhood? Walk with me. Come on. Walk with me. Up in the north, around somewhere like New Jersey, I think. Somewhere out there. Oak Bluffs, a vibrant resort town on the northeast shore of Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. All right, so it's up there in Massachusetts. Look at this right here. As a welcoming African-American summer community. Let me show y'all what this place looks like. Looks nice, looks clean, real colorful. Come on. Looks real nice, real clean. I don't know what point we making. I don't know what point. Hold on. I don't know what point we making. Walk with me, bro.
I'm not gonna say it's all black neighborhoods, but it's a good chunk of them. I'm not saying there aren't.
It's not a good chunk of them either. There's a lot of black people who live in upper middle class communities. There's a lot of black people who live in middle class communities. There is a, ton of them. You know what I'm saying? There aren't that many ghettos. There's a lot of black people who live in ghettos, but there aren't that many ghettos. And what is a ghetto? A lower income, predominantly black community is what I describe a ghetto as. Black people, I feel like, have coined the word ghetto, so I do conflate ghetto with black people, even though not all black people are ghetto. Don't get it too confused. Stay with me.
Aren't well-established black neighborhoods that act right. I'm not saying that at all. But majority of the time, when black folk get together, it's rowdy, it's loud, it's crime-ridden, and it's just ghetto. It is, and it's sad that that's the case.
False. You want to know what happens when a bunch of white people get around each other as well? Walk with me. Come on. Look at this. White boy. Let's keep going. Where the scene at? Right here.
My perspective of what the fuck did I just walk into?
Fact. The fuck did he just walk into? What's going on here? I know y'all see that.
Celebration. No way. Celebration or what? Of life. Okay, sweet.
Come on, man. Fuck is that? What's going on here?
I have to investigate.
This is what happens when a bunch of white people get together, bro. Come on.
Case, I feel like it doesn't have to be, but it is. And you have black people moving away and being
And I can pick out more.
like, damn, I'm away from black people and it's silent. People got decorum. No one's being loud.
See, notice, right? Walk, come on. I'm not even gonna finish this vid, bro, because there's really nothing here. There ain't nothing here.
A black man and other black creators out there. So if you like this
Interruptions, disturbances, or discrepancies. Why in the hell can't we be like that in the black damn neighborhood?
why? Why is it that? And I'm not gonna say it's all black neighborhoods, but it's a good chunk of them.
And if it's not all black neighborhoods, then why is it that you're only picking at black people? If it's not all black people, then why are we generalizing as black people? Why not talk about the specific kind of black person that it is?
I'm not saying there aren't well-established black neighborhoods that act right. I'm not saying that at all.
You are kind of saying that because you're omitting that. You're omitting them from your generalization of black people.
But majority of the time, when black folk get together, it's rowdy, it's loud, it's crime-ridden, and it's just ghetto. It is, and it's sad that that's the case. I feel like it doesn't have to be, but it is. And you have black people moving away and being like, damn, I'm away from black people and it's silent. People got decorum. No one's being loud. It's not ratchet or ghetto. It's like, at what point are we gonna be real and call it for what it is? At what point are we gonna actively acknowledge and say, hey, we all for rooting and tooting for black people, black-owned businesses, Black Lives Matter, but our own communities, we act like they don't matter. They're run down, crime-ridden, drug-ridden, and it's like, I get some
Crime-ridden, drug-ridden. Now, let's see. Where did those drugs come from? A lot of the drugs that he is referring to, where did they come from? You don't even gotta look it up, bro, if you're really familiar with the game that we playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The American government, the CIA, is where most of them come from. The reason why the ghetto and all this and that is run down is because of the American government. You're in the ghetto because you can't afford to be anywhere else, and half the time you're probably born there. Half the time you were probably born there. Hard to get upper mobility up out the ghetto. It's very hard to do so. That's why people are celebrated for doing so. It's very hard to get out of there. And you're not there because you want to be there. Nobody wants to be there half the time. Super hard to get out of there. A lot of things are contributing at one time as to why somebody is there. And a lot of them are coordinated by the American government.
of that can be systemic, but at what point in 2026 can we not fix it ourselves? At what point can we not band together and say, you know what, we're gonna change for the better? Because it's not like the Asian community ain't had it bad, the Jewish community ain't had it bad, Mexicans ain't had it bad, but for some reason, black folk, we just slavery without getting up and doing something for ourselves.
It's a
Because it's not just slavery. There is historical challenges that were aimed and specific for black people. You know, redlining, feel me? Jim Crow laws, you feel me? The destruction of black neighborhoods and towns, you feel me? Either A, they dropped drugs on them and guns on them, whoop-de whoop. And the CIA dropping drugs and guns off is how you get gangs. Gangs weren't created because black people, necessarily wanted gangs to be created. You can go do your own research and go look up, you feel me, how these things are created. I won't explain it to you. But that is a contributing factor. Redlining, keeping black people away from being able to buy houses. That has happened. And the economy hasn't been made easier hasn't made it easier for these things to become possible. So, I don't get this point.
damn shame we have to move to the other side of the world just to get and be.
It's not the other side of the world. You moved across the country. See, even
And live the way life was meant to damn be. And that's sad. And I've never lived around white people before, and I got to actually say it's very pleasurable.
Pleasurable, nice, quiet. It's like
no, it's not. I once stayed in white trailer trash. It's not that nice. It's not that good. I've been in the vicinity of those kinds of people. No, the fuck it isn't. And notice I'm talking about white trailer trash. I'm not talking about people who come from upwardly mobile economic backgrounds. Because obviously, if you have money, wealth, and this and that, you're living nicer than poor people, which is the biggest factor. You're not pointing out poor black people. You're not pointing out uneducated black people. You're speaking to just black people as though all black people are this way. You might acknowledge that you're not trying to say that, but you're also not trying to say that there is a good bit of educated black people. I can point them all out.
why do you think all the black folk that get a little bit of money and coin, they move away?
Because they have money to move out of the bad environment. It's not that they want to live next to white people. It's because they want to live somewhere nicer. And it just so happens that a lot of white people live in these places. Even though there are black owned and predominantly black, nice neighborhoods, there's still like a decent portion of them are primarily white. This is a dumb argument. Get this shit off my screen, nigga. We're gonna get to the next point, bro, because I've seen this shorty already. A lot of people have written to her ass. I don't give a fuck. And this nigga's fucking stupid. Let's get it. I hate a coon. It's gonna be hard for me to finish this vid. Like I said, I'm probably not going to.
.com/Amir to find out how much of your information is out there right now.
Shut your whole ass up.
Like, you just cannot go back. And you experience that different side of life. I just feel like you just cannot go back.
You can't.
I would not go back.
And I have lived in the hood.
Any white people who have left the trailer park, guess what? They don't want to go back to the trailer park. Anyone who makes it out of any kind of slum does not want to go back to the slum. Come on.
have lived somewhere where there's them little triangles from gunshots in my yard. I've been in the hood. I've been in the ghetto. It was a very short stunt. It was a very short period of time. But I was enough.
I don't give a fuck about your life story, nigga.
The hood, you
power to grind.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I don't go back to the hood, because living somewhere else, especially living in the suburbs, and you just see how different the communities are, I wouldn't even want to stay in the hood no more. Like,
Is she talking about black people or the hood? Notice she's not talking shit about black people. She's not saying this as if this is a thing that is predicated on the fact that they are black people. You have low income Mexican communities, Asian communities, white communities as well. She's talking specifically about the hood versus the suburbs. You can live in the suburbs and be black. There are black people in the suburbs. This isn't a racial thing. It's an economic thing.
That's home forever, you know, but to live in the hood, first of all, the shit is just dangerous as fuck. When you leave a house and you try to do something simple, you don't know what the about to get yourself.
What you laughing at, bruh? Yes, the hood is dangerous. That doesn't mean black people are dangerous. Go to low income Mexican community. Guess what? It's going to be dangerous. Why are they dangerous? Because they lack money, resources. You go there, and especially if you do have money, resources, whatever, guess what? You are a target because I need that from you. I need that to live. This is how, you know, this is another factor on like on how like gangs work in these communities as well.
And it's crazy because there's so many black people out there that are like, oh, black people are victims of police brutality and white people are a threat to black Americans. It's us in our own neighborhood, sweetie.
What? Come on, you all right, hold on.
Brutality and it's crazy because there's so many black people out there that are like, oh, black people are victims of police brutality.
Because they are. What the fuck are you talking about? Because they are, like,
and white people are a threat to black Americans.
White people are a threat to black Americans. They've been a threat, a historical threat. They have been a modern threat. There are black people right now, today, swinging from trees with no investigation. It is just ruled as suicide. Black people don't hang themselves outside from trees. That's never been a thing, bruh. Black people want to take themselves out. It's not going to be from no tree. The statement that freaking black people are victims of police brutality is a actual real thing. I want to see this nigga right now explain to me and anybody why way back in the day were black people getting hosed down in the street and dogs sicked on them. I wanted to explain that. Wouldn't you asking to explain freaking, you know, George Floyd? The nigga probably fucking dickhead who think, oh, he died, it was overdose. He was on drugs. Heck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Explain to me why is it black people are less likely to get pulled over when it's dark outside. They're less likely to get pulled over because you can't see them. Because it's dark outside. When it's daytime outside, guess who gets targeted? Black people, because they're more visible.
It's us in our own neighborhood, sweetie. Walk out.
Yeah, because you live next to black people. White people probably not going to be your biggest threat if you live around a bunch of black people. In a low-income white neighborhood, or even an upper-income white neighborhood. Guess who's the white person's biggest op? White people, because they live with white people. I hear about it all the time, freaking white people killing their spouse and their kids, bro. The biggest threat in the white household is another white person. The biggest threat in the Mexican community is going to be a Mexican, because that's who you live next to. That's who you live by. The biggest threat to Chinese people is, guess what? A Chinese man, because there's only Chinese people in China. There's mostly Chinese people in China. Whoever you live by is going to be your biggest threat. The biggest threat in your household is going to more than likely be somebody who lives in the house with you. Because they got close, because they got proximity to you. This is how that jump works. It's not because black people are just inherently evil, violent people. This is a stupid take. And this isn't even me bringing up any kind of like statistical anything, bro. This just be just speaking to the same thought, not grounded. My thoughts are even grounded in fact. I can't even say that the thoughts that I'm saying aren't grounded in fact. Because what I'm saying is a fact.
Outside, you're gonna see crime. Like, it's right there in front of us.
You might go to.
Are you seeing crime because they're black? That's all I want this nigga to answer. Are they a criminal because they're black, or are they a criminal because of economic stature?
On the store, you might go to the chicken shack, just try and get you some food, and then a fucking fight break out, and now they shooting. I don't want to deal with that shit.
No.
Shit is dirty. You go outside, it's roaches and rats, beer cans all over the damn ground.
And that's not racism. No one.
It is racism because you are just picking up only black people. You can find this in low income white communities. You can find this in low income Asian communities. You can find this in any low income community.
Moving everything about the.
Shut your whole ass up, nigga.
What's stopping anyone from just like not littering? What's stopping anyone from just having common decency and saying, you know what? I'm not going to start to shooting. I'm not going to start to fighting over no reason. What's stopping us?
Half the time the shooting is for a reason. You shot my cousin. I have to shoot you. I have to get some kind of revenge, whatever. Do I agree with revenge? No. Do I agree with gang culture? No. But there is a reasoning to it. And the reason for gang culture and violence in the black community is not because black people are just mindless, violent freaks. It is not it. Nobody is just killing anybody for no reason. It's for a reason. You don't just steal from a store for no reason. It's because you need something out of that store more than likely. People don't just rob people for no reason. More than likely, you're getting robbed because, hey, bro, I don't have this and you have this and I need this from you.
2026 from acting like a civilized human being. Nothing.
And you could argue, hey, bro, you can get a job. And I agree. Feel me? You can get you a job. But this isn't a thing, an issue with just specifically black people.
So that's why I'm like, I'm tired of this damn like slavery and excuses and
see these fucking dickheads they only acknowledge like slavery because you can't excuse slavery. A, B, they ignore everything else that happened after slavery. After slavery was ended, guess what? You wasn't given a house. You wasn't given any money. You wasn't given reparations. You were literally just a poor free man. Fresh off of slavery. Your back probably all scarred up from getting whipped, things of that nature. You're a traumatized, scarred, poor man walking around now, and you have to figure out how to get anywhere in this life. Now think about how far black people have came. Think of rich black people, upper middle class black people, etc., etc. Think about all that. They come from a people who were given absolutely nothing from the start of their freedom. It doesn't just end at slavery. After slavery ended, there was quite literally systemic things put in place to keep black people from moving upward in life. And those things were never necessarily reversed in any meaningful way, i.e., they didn't end Jim Crow with the intentions of giving any kind of reparations for that. I believe shooting any reparations for Jim Crow as well. You was keeping us out of certain areas. You was keeping us from buying houses, whoop-de-whoop, but ain't nobody finna, you're gonna end redlining, but still not give nobody a house. We still have to get up and work for it. Not getting paid much. All of this and that.
Mindset, no. And also, none of these people are self-hating black people, Uncle Tom's coons.
This is a self-hating Negro. This is an Uncle Tom. This is a coon. He wishes he was white. I'm telling you, he does.
None of that is.
That's why he rocks a low cut. This is why he shaves his facial hair. I bet you, bruh, it's because he a self-hating Negro, Uncle Tom. He probably don't like his hair. He don't like how he look. They don't like no part of himself. He don't like the culture that he come from. All kinds of junk.
Just we're talking for what it is. The hood is the hood. It's ghetto.
The hood is the hood. The trailer park's the trailer park. I don't know where the free low income Mexicans live. I guess the hood as well, low key. This isn't a black thing. Why are we not pointing fingers at the trailer park? Look, nigga. Look, bruh. I ain't got time for no coon, cousin. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Too much stress early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're really open to figuring out learners and junk, feel me? Go do your own fucking research. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Is not the way that they're saying it. Notice how he can't really explain any of the things as to why black people are, you know, in the hood or in the ghetto or wherever when it is economic issues. That's the reason why that they're there. And the cause for the violence and all the extra junk that you see in the hood. I'm gonna end this video off. Just take a look. That's it.
Anyone want to be forthcoming about what's going on? Because you guys got to see it from my perspective. And what the did I just walk into?